Yo guys, it's Kyle coming at you from Bane's Film Reviews. I just saw The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, which was a film I was really looking forward to. It's directed by Guy Ritchie and stars the likes of Henry Cavill, Alan Ritchson, Hero Fiennes, Alex Pettyfer, and more. It's a stellar cast that does exactly what you'd expect them to do. They are stellar throughout the entirety of the film. Let's get the bad out of the way first. There are some technical issues. There's some issues with the sounds where it sort of fades in and out and it's difficult to hear some of the dialogue. Something that apparently was overlooked. I wish they hadn't, because it takes away from what probably could have been some more intense scenes or more enticing scenes. But again, the sound fades in and out from time to time and it becomes difficult, especially with the plethora of accents. Everything from Danish to Swedish to German to English. It's very difficult to keep track of all of those accents with the sound coming in and out the way that it does. Also, there is just a horrific editing error. I don't even have to tell you what it is when you watch this film, because I encourage you to watch this film. When you see it, you will know. It is atrocious. I literally cringed before I could even stop myself. I almost gasped at how bad it was. So again, another oversight that sort of steals from what could have been a pretty intense and sort of comedic moment. So I wish they had paid a little bit more of attention to detail, because again, there's some oversights that steal from aspects of the film. That's the bad. Everything else is good. It's very well paced. It's a 2-hour film that does not feel like 2 hours whatsoever. There's a couple of storylines that are running parallel to one another that converge. They sort of start together, they branch off, and then they converge again at the end. And it's a really well written, really well paced film. I wouldn't expect anything less from Guy Ritchie, who had a hand in developing the story. It is based on a true story of the first special ops mission during World War II, where a group of English gentlemen and one woman, they're not all English, but they are referred to as a group of Englishmen working for the English government. Again, it's a special ops mission. It is off the books. No one knows about it. And their job is to stop the German U-boats from maintaining control of the Atlantic Ocean. Henry Cavill leads the way, again in a star-studded cast. He does what everyone expects him to do. He's a stellar actor. He pulls his weight. And, I mean, even with this incredible list of A-list actors, he shines the brightest. He really does a spectacular job. And I don't think that there could have been a better person to play this role, especially because this is the individual in real life that many believe Ian Fleming to have based James Bond off of. Perfect casting for this, and he does everything. And as much as I am excited for Aaron Taylor-Johnson to play the role of James Bond, I think this kind of lets everybody know that Henry Cavill was the choice and the only really acceptable choice. Sorry, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, you're going to be phenomenal, but Henry Cavill's the guy. Again, it's a wonderfully paced film. It's a ton of fun. Lots of comedy woven into the fabric of this film, even in the very intense, very action-packed, very gruesome moments. And again, it's a really fun film from beginning to end. It leaves very little to be desired. And I don't think that people could really ask for much more, except for a little bit more attention to detail with these oversights. But other than that, I highly recommend this film. Just because of the technical issues, I'm going to give it an 8.5 and not a 9, which means you probably don't need to see it in theaters. Wait till it's available at home. Rent it, buy it. I encourage you to do so. You won't be disappointed in however much money you're willing or end up spending on this film. So when you get the chance, when it's available, download it, buy it, whatever you're going to do at home. Watch this film. It's spectacular, and you will not be disappointed. That's what I have for you guys today. I'll talk to you next time. Peace.